Morning all. I'm just just sorting my shit out before I go for a walk. I've just noticed this has got a crack on the lens. Anyway, it's only a cheap case. Yeah. Anyway, I'm just I'm going to take out the old what do you call it? I forgot what you bloody call it now. Little wood burning stove. And I've resurrected this from the garden, so I'm going to use this. It's already shitted up, look, because I've used it a lot in the garden while I've been messing about. So I'm taking that with me, and it's the fun stuff. I've got to wash up, and then I'll have to wash up when I come back. But anyway, just thought I'd I'd share that with you. Catch you later. Well lads, we're off again. It's 12 minutes past 7, and it's a bloody lovely morning. Washing's out for a change, and got a little job on as usual. My missus gets me a job. We inherited the old patios about knackered. We've had this for flipping years. We've inherited another old one. I'm in the process of stripping it. My missus says, oh yeah, just strip it down and it'll be great. Yeah, we can varnish it. Yeah, right. I think it's going to end up being painted. Anyway, catching a bit. Anyway, down the usual field. I don't know if any of you... I love the Hobbit and the Lord of the Rings stuff. Yeah, I know, I'm a gadget geek who likes fighting fantasy, blah blah blah. But anyway, this always reminds me, and I walk down here, and in the old Hobbit where they're walking down that path, and I can't remember the exact quote, but it's along the lines of, you know, you walk along a path and it takes you to wherever you're going to get, and that's how I feel when I come out in the morning like now. I'm just sort of heading in that direction. I don't know where I'm going. Sometimes I'll just have the urge to go a certain place, and then other times I just wander about and it just sort of unfolds, or not, as the case might be. So anyway, we're just usual place, walking down the field. I've got a load of sticks. I brought a load of dry sticks with me because I can't be bothered messing about. If it's damp ground and messing about sawing stuff up, I'm only going for a wander and a bit of a play with me Lixada stove. Same as yours, James, but I intend to get a proper flame on because I've got some good sticks, mate. I watched your video the other day, actually. I never commented. Yeah, plenty of dry sticks. Once you've got the base in there, it's not so bad, but starting it with damp stuff or big chunks, you've got no chance. It just dies down. I've been there too many times. And yeah, I'm on full waffle. It's bank holiday weekend. It's Saturday morning, and I've got a few jobs. Like I said, I've got that wood thing to do. I might have a go later. I'm in the process of getting another car soon. The one I've got, so I've had it 3 years, and before it gets too old, I want to chop it in for something else. So I'm only going to get something small again and cheap to run. But that's something. I went to bloody garage up the road yesterday, and the buggers were dead busy, and I thought I can't be bothered, so I'll go back another day and just see what I can get for mine and what have you, and see what they can offer me. And yeah, anyway, that's enough waffle. I'll catch you in a bit. Oh, what an idiot. I've just realised I haven't brought me Amaro Fire card, which I always think's brilliant for starting stuff. So I've only done a quarter of a mile. I've got to go back and fetch the bugger now. And tell you what, I brought this rain mac, but I didn't think it was going to rain. But it's looking a bit sort of, I don't know if this camera will pick it up. It's one of them days where half the sky's looking quite good and the other half's looking a bit grim. So I don't know if we're going to get any rain or not. I hope not. That was dead funny. We're just going down the path where the dog normally likes to go, and I says, right, come on, we'll have to go back now. And it look on his face as if to say, bloody hell. Anyway, I'll just go and fetch that stuff. I'm only 5 minutes from the house, and I'll start again. Yeah lads, I'm back again. And funnily enough, like I was on about that road thing, but I've now going a completely different way to what I thought I was going to go. So it's like life, innit? Everything's just random. There's people that believe that everything's planned out for you. My dad always says that in a funny sort of way. It's a bit confusing really, but it's just random, innit? Reactions. Oh dear, I got stuck on the bloody wire. Oh! And circumstances dictate your moves. Sometimes involuntary, sometimes you've got no bloody choice. Come on, Gus, we'll get this way. I love these little paths here that's left. I'm right near my house still, but this is a little path that cuts through a little bit of wooded area. And it's a shame that they didn't more of it. I don't know if this mic will pick it up. There's a load of dogs barking and a load of like really heavy bass music going off. And just over there, I don't know if this will pick it up, but it looks like a load of bloody jippos on a field. I ain't stopping them. Where I was going to put my fire up's just over there. I ain't getting nowhere near that bloody lot of scallies. So these dogs are bloody howling. God, who wants to live like that? Each to their own, but it's not my bloody barrow. Anyway, I was just going to go up here on that hump. There's like a hump and it's sort of out the way. But I think we're going to have to move on a bit. I don't really want to hang about around that bloody lot. Bit of a bugger really. I think there's some more places over the other side of here. I've never really been, but anyway. I suppose I would be alright up there. I just don't fancy it with them jippos knocking about. Oh well, lads, that place I've just realised I can get across. This here. Sometimes water's running over it. I've never thought about this before, but it looks like it's a path that people use. Ah, which is that? What the hell is that? Anyway, it's part of the old Stanton Ironworks stuff. Don't know what it was for. Some sluice or other, whatever. Anyway, this is all new round here, so I don't know what's round. Plenty of paths, but it looks of it. Oh, bugger me, never been here before. He's ain't a running long grass. Well, that path, it just went round the lake, but there's nowhere really to hide away, if you like, so we're just heading back round again now and having another explore about. I'm getting ready for my cuppa. It's getting warm now. I took the old coat off and it's supposedly around about 15 degrees. It's getting quite nice. Good boy. So I'm just going to track back to where I was and then plan B. Find somewhere else. I've got a couple of other places I know I can go, but it's always nice. I mean, this is bloody lovely here. And anyway, we'll head out towards them other places, meander about a bit. There's loads of places really, but certain ones I like to go to. Come on then. And I'm always looking out for something new, as you do. So, catch you in a bit. Oh, you live and learn. I've never seen this from this angle before. That's that lake over there. It's all new stuff to me. See where we get to down here. Hopefully the farmer's not going to kick me off for walking on his crop. I'm on the edge like, but they can be a bit twitchy at times. But anyway. Come on, Gus. You silly bugger, he's eating grass again. Look, it's a sod for it. Well, I'm heading back towards home now. So I've been round in a big loop. We're going back up. I'm going to go over there in a minute. Away from that busy road again. We've just crossed over that bridge over at water. And it's flipping lovely, lovely day now. Oh no, tree rats. He normally goes mad for them. Oi! You didn't see him, did you? And anyway, he's scurrying off in there. Don't know how well this camera will pick up little objects. A little squirrel. He's off. I feel like James. Obviously somebody's been camping out around here, look. The top's not an impressive setup, but looks at this. What the hell's that? It's like a kid's little hideaway here, look. Yeah. Obviously, kids have been farting about around these woods. Dog's buggered off after rabbits. I'm going to have to go and find him in a minute. Anyway, lads, I'll catch you in a bit. I thought I'd try this backup place. The only thing is, I've not been in here for about 2 years. And it's as overgrown as hell, and it's all bloody hawthorn bushes. So, there's a little glade just through there. I'm quite near the pass, but nobody comes in here. But it's a pig to get in. Go on, of course. I swear I'd take my eye out on a bloody spike or something. No. Anyway, lads, I'll catch you in a bit when I've got it. Plenty of sticks. What I've done with the it's called a Lakeland whatever billy can. I've a few goodies in there, and I'm ready, to say the least. It's a bit of a rough horse setup here, this. It'll do. Anyway, lads, I'll catch you in a bit when I've got it going. Well, some might call it cheating, I call it being practical. Been out for an hour and a half, I'm right ready for a brew, and I really can't be arsed with chopping up wood and such like. Sorry for this wobbliness, lad. Oh my goodness. I hope you can get, if that gets on. It should do. It's lovely, isn't it? Anyway, the old trusty Amaro called us, I bloody forgot. Like an absolute prat. I don't know how this will go. We'll just see what happens, eh? I've got loads of this with me. Brilliant stuff, this is, in my opinion. See what happens. This is dry as anything, it really is dry, so hopefully it will take. We're going to find out. It's anything that let it flies, you know. Until they get going, you always get that smoky crap. James, if you're watching, mate, I know I saw you the other day struggling with them bits of sticks, and you sort of get it going and then it goes out. But with this, decent bit of Amaro cord and all, because I've done the Vaseline thing, which is okay, but by the time you've done messing about, this works out probably bloody cheap anyway. Just need to get that heat going in it before the smokiness. One thing and all, if you put your pan on, if you've got a pan that's really close, you get even more smoke. So you're better off with a big pan and let it sit on these legs high. I might even try, might be a bit wobbly for this. But, anyway, am I ready for a brew or what? Looks like it's going okay. Put the old lid on, focus it a bit. Get some heat in it, like I say, and hopefully it'll keep going. And like a lot of people say, preparing for. Oh, bloody camera's gone over. Excuse me, lads. Bloody thing's gone over. It's just standing in a load of bloody grass and crap. Not to burn my arse. Anyway. You're burning me bloody arse, look. That's chucking some right good heat out of me. Oh, bloody hell. Failed mission with the camera, lads. Anyway, I'll catch you in a bit when it's... Well, you can see it's going... That's pretty good. I'll catch you when I've got a pan on in a bit and I'll set this camera. I've got a stocked up. So the plan is, I've got some noodles I want to make a cup of tea. Noodles take 250ml, just about 3 plus 100, on to about 400 I reckon. I love this bottle with a marker on it. So, it's 2, 3. Obviously I'm working backwards now. Should just about be enough for a cuppa. Right, we'll see how we go with this. Because I've got some heat in here and there's a good gap. You can still put your stuff in as well, which is brilliant. You can still put your bits of stick. As we know with these wood gases, as soon as you get wood in the top, you get smoke. As long as you've got the breather holes in and it's sucking air and there's enough heat, you don't get much smoke. I mean, look how brilliant's that. I didn't bring the bloody pot grabbers again. So anyway, that's a nice billy can. I've had that billy can for 3-4 years. Generally, I've used it out a few times, but generally I just use it in back garden when I'm messing about. So that's why it's a bit dirty. So it's smoky as hell. But anyway, come on, Gus, sit on the bloody knife. Come on, down your path. You can have a bit in a bit. Look at it. Yeah, no. So, plan is, I have my cuppa, and there's enough sticks in there to then simmer that, because I've got to get the water to boil and put me. I've just got some. I'm not that keen on these, but it's just convenient. And we've got, what have we got? Half pint boiling water, simmer, reduce, simmer for 4 minutes, add the flavour. These are ace. I'll tell you what, lads, I'm really enjoying bringing them sticks out. Look, I've already got pre-prepared. I ain't got to mess about scrounging around looking for dry stuff. Just needs a bit of preparation before, and I've got enough in there for another brew and all in my sticks if I want. So, there's about, what did I put in there? 250. I put about 400 millilitres of water in. I don't know what that translates to, but if you've got pot grabbers, that can double up as a little tiny pan as well. Look at that already, lads. It's cost me note. A bit of amaro card and chopping up a bit of old stick in back garden. And look at that, that's mint. The only thing with these pots, they do get through some wood quite quickly. Bear in mind when you're making your wood pile, get plenty. Obviously it depends on what type of wood you've got. I want to get some of them hickory hardwood stick chip things that you do for barbecues and try that in it. I've not tried kitty litter in this either. I should imagine that'd be okay to burn for quite a while. The good thing with this is as well, it's the this Lixada thing is relatively light compared to my BioLite, which is actually burns a lot better, but it weighs a lot more and it's noisy. And look at that, nobody would even know I'm here. There's hardly any smoke at all. That is brilliant. Anyway, I'm just going to get the old brew going. Oops. Oops, didn't want to spill too much of that. So now I'm trying a bit. Let's see what happens. I pinched these, the kids normally have these. My stepson loves them. I think they're a bit bland this end, but like I say, it's convenient. Need something else to spice it up really, make it a bit more interesting. It is Chinese chow mein. Anyway lads, just looking at time if anybody's interested. Oh god, they're going to be a bit overdone, look. Wanted to just let that calm down a bit. One thing is you ain't got much adjustment with these buggers. It's either on or off. Hold on. So I started this going about 10 minutes ago, including getting the fire going and making my brew and everything. It's been going about 10 minutes. So, just goes to show lads. Isn't it, eh Gus? I know what you're snorting at, you bugger. Yeah, that's burning too hot, that bugger. I wonder if there's a way of dampening this down. Oh shit, hold up. The only thing with this is, if I try and dampen this down with something, it can start smoking, innit? Chuck some wet stuff in it, just to calm it down a bit. Bloody hell, there's some right heat in there, so you're going to get the smoke, aren't you? There's not really much of that moss. Not too much. That's going to smoke it up, but it will calm it down a bit, I would imagine. Anyway, just a thought. Could do with an hammock chair or something really. This thing, I mean, this mat, as I go on about, is really comfy, isn't it, mate? But could do with a nice chair. I've seen them really like. Gus, come here. You're going to knock the bloody camera, but get here. Get it, Gus. Come here, Gus. Here. That's it. Walk straight through my bag. Sit down there. Of course, this food, isn't he? He's a sod, he is. Love him to death. Look at that. How good is this, lads? No bugger about. Brewing in the bloody Midland some woods. That's set it. That's put the bugger out. Look. Oh. That's just right, look. It certainly did calm it down. That wood don't burn long, that's the only thing with this. That's where I like my trangia, because you can simmer, obviously, and you've got more control and it lasts for bloody ages, which is always a bonus. Looking good. That's actually wasn't bad timing really, as far as it goes. I'm supposed to put the flavour in. The thing is, it's a lot easier using trangia, to be fair. You light it, it's there, no wood to mess about with. But there's something about actually cooking using a wood fire. I mean, that's brilliant. I think this afternoon when I go back, I've got to do that painting job. Got to go uptown, get some paint, obviously varnish, blah blah brushes. I think I might stick my honey stove on and do myself a baked tater actually in the garden while I'm working. Sounds like a plan. I'm just going to try this. Get it all down me. Actually, it's not bad. Tell you what, when you do stuff like this, me personally, it just makes me realise what a brilliant flipping thing it is to just go out, do your own thing, you're not bothering anybody. That's brilliant. It's chucking some right heat out, so it's just ticking oven. Might stick a bit more wood in it. Oi! He's going to want some of this. So I want another brew afterwards. He'll be crapping like an horse. I always give him some at bless him. And that's quite good, look. I don't know if you can see that. It says we've done 5.62 miles and it's got like a yellow ring around it saying that it's been paused. So that's right handy, because normally when I sit here, like when I've done it before, that was the only thing I found with the Garmin. It tends to clock up miles quite a bit if you're sitting for a while. You've either got to stop it, or like now I've got the auto pause on, so it seems alright. The only thing I don't like about the auto pause is when you're going through the woods, if it loses a bit of signal, it'll just go auto pause. They're actually not bad. Better than the last ones I had. They're hot. Do you want some? Look at him. Bless him. They're nice. A bit too hot for you. What I'm going to do now, because they're cooked, see if I can get this going again. Bloody hell, it's dead warm in there still. I've not actually got any kindling, so it might get a bit smoky. This might have to chuck some more of that other card in if I can't get going. Oh no, it's going. How good's that? That is hot. Anyway lads, what a great day we've had, and bonus as well, it's not even 10 o'clock yet. I'm about a mile as the crow flies from home over there. Bargain. Let me just stop this, I'll catch you in a bit. Hey lads, I'm just washing the pan out a bit, get the wood going again a bit. It's great fun, I love messing about with fire. Need to wash this out because I want to take some more tea. That's the only downside if you're eating out the same pan you're brewing out on. You end up having a pan situation. And if that had been beans, it wouldn't have been too good, would it? Then? So, yeah, loving it. Like I said before, this is on Amazon in UK. It was less, I think it was £16, I'm sure it was, including packaging, unless I had it off wrong, but anyway. I mean, look at that, that burns. To be fair, I'd say it's just about as good as a wild stove, except it's a bit lighter. The wild stove is a lighter. And I'm not sure, life-wise, if this is going to fall to bits or what. I don't know. But if it lasts me a year for 16 quid, I'm not complaining. The first wild stove I have, all this lot all cracked up. I mean, this looks exactly the same, but I did use the wild stove bloody lots. I mean, it was hammered. I was using it all the time at one stage, and it just literally fell to bits, which is a bit disappointing for 50 quid. Ouch, bugger. So, anyway, let's get that brew on. He's had a second helping of bloody noodles. I might have a lumpy tea, but hey, who cares? Let's see if he wants. Gus, do you want a drink? Becky. It's smoking because I've got all crap stuck to it. Oi, don't you drink, Gus? Gus? Here, don't you drink? He's more interested in munching his food. Yeah, what's this? Drink. Nearly had the bloody lot of it, that would have been good. Yeah, mate. There's some more. I'm not even bothering putting the lid on, he's drinking out on it anyway, but it eats up that quick. It's not worth it. There's no point really. No doubt I'll stink like a flipping don't know what, and I've got to go down. I'm not going to get changed. I've got some painting to do with that bloody thing that she wants me to do. So after this I'm going to go straight on, chuck my stuff in the wash that needs washing, kit wise, and I'm just going to whiz uptown. Get straight to my bloody arm up getting in here. Don't any more? Have a look. Drink. I've got a couple of chocky biscuits, I think I'll have them. It's nice and relaxing this actually, tinkering about with fire. Wanted me to relax, and in fact I'm going to find the bug in the morning. Yeah, I've had enough. That's it now, all gone. Yeah, this, no, it don't weigh much really. I've used, well, what did I use? I can't remember. I used about that, well you can see what I've pulled off of there. You get loads. It's about £5 and I think you get 4 or 5 sheets like that. Might even be 6, I don't know, there's bloody loads of it. You could make 35s or more, probably more than that out of it for sake of £5. It lasts for ages really. Path over there, I don't know if you heard, I heard somebody coughing. There is a path about a few 100 yards down there, so probably less than that. And there we go again, she boils again lads. And that's from the same fire, that's probably been going now half an hour or so. Another boil, another brew. That's absolutely fantastic. Banging. How good's that? I'm actually liking that pan. What I've done with it though, you've got, I think he's had enough of this now, haven't you, mate? It's got an inner pan that goes inside so you can have like little compartments, but I haven't brought that, and I used to have a rubber seal which I lost ages ago, but what I've had to do, the handle I've had to bend it back so that when you clamp it down it don't rattle. Pretty simple trick really, it clips on and that's getting some tension, which yeah, because one thing I hate is when you're walking, especially with transient, if you don't fasten that down right you end up jingling. Anyway, it's one of my pet hates. I can't stand it when you pack and rattles. Anyway, just sort my brew out, a couple of chocky biscuits and I'm going to get off in a bit. I can't recommend that enough. I mean, you've seen what I've done today, lads. I'm no flipping bushcrafter. I'm just a bloke that likes messing about with fire and ain't a walk. And how hard's that? Amaro card, couple of dry sticks, you cook your lunch or whatever. Breakfast in this case, it's only early. But you could quite as easily have had it, especially now, look, it's just died off a bit. But there's enough heat to keep that simmering. You put a pan on there now and you could cook your bacon and eggs, mushrooms, all the lot. If you were going to do something like a steak, you'd have to be careful with it, a bit of practice. I reckon you could manage it. You just got to be careful that you don't burn stuff. It's anything with fires, unless you've got some gizmo, you can make a tripod or something so you could get, you could raise and lower it to alter how close the heat was to it. That's about the only downside, really. Chuck a little bit more on, enjoying it. If that one will get going. Anyway, wash that off. That's done. Just get steam out of that. Another thing and all, I was watching Wiltshire Man and his Titan kettle. I must admit, I've got a bit of a hankering for one of them. I love my pots and things, and I've got more than I need. But I think the Titan kettle's on my list. Like I said the other day, I still quite fancied the old gimbal. I was watching some videos this morning actually. McBurgsker or somebody got one. Right, good piece. I might get one eventually. And a Titan kettle and blah blah blah, and a sin mat and blah. That's the only thing in it. There's that much stuff that I'd like to get, the really good stuff. It's the way. Burning this for sake on it now. Anyway, lads, looks like that's for afters. Cheers, mate. You just got to get out there. Oh, if I can get up. No, she's just burning down. I put wrapper in as well. That silver stuff you can see in the bottom. And just finishing my brew off. No, I was just thinking, I'm sitting here, as I normally do, I think of all sorts of stuff. And you can hear the odd bit of road noise, and there's like a load of units and stuff half a mile or so over there. But it's actually really peaceful in here. I mean, like, really peaceful. Apart from him trying to find food. Haven't you, mate? You've had enough. And it just makes you wonder. Not wonder, makes you think. There's all these little places, where you can just come and just take that unplug, no electronic stuff, no nothing, just back to relative basics. Alright, I've got my GPS. But you know what I mean? It's just really, really relaxing. I mean, it is for me. I mean, other people relax in different ways, but just to sit and listen to the sounds of the countryside. You hear all sorts of things creeping about, and you hear all the bird life, obviously. It's just so good to me. I just love it. I thought I'd share that with you. I'm just waiting for this to burn down, because it's it just keeps on ticking over. Look, it's a flipping brilliant little thing. And it's just, this has set me up for a day now, defo. Like I say, I've got that bit of work in garden to do. I'm looking forward to it, really. I hope I make a decent job. I might do a bit of running this afternoon, or if I can be arsed, if I get time. See what I feel like when I get home. This is what makes me laugh about Gus. I've got all this lovely mat, but he decides to have his arse in the prickles. Why? What's that all about? Hello. Look at him. He's such a lovely chap. Aren't you, mate? Are you okay? grumbling. He's a lot better now. He used to always have to keep wandering about all the time, but now he just sits down with me. He loves it, bless him. Anyway, I'll just show you the view that way on. There's not a lot to look at really. I think it's just a nice little ideal. Hey, up with smoking, it's about had it, look. Oh, I don't like that. Puh. Why is it? Doesn't matter where you sit, ever have a fire. If you ever have a fire, no matter where you sit, smoke always ends up blowing in your face. Oh, nice lump of noodle in the bottom of that. Anyway, it's turned out a good day actually after my wanderings about and that. Anyway, I'll catch you later lads. I've waffled enough. See you later.